So guys, good morning to Stretcheee Saturday. We've made it to the end of another week, so we can pamper ourselves this morning with a nice, relaxed, gentle stretch. You've allocated hopefully 1 hour to this practice. So relax and enjoy it. I'll keep an eye on the clock for us, don't worry about that. And throughout the practice, look for that friendly space between body and mind, where the two work together and allow you to be all that you can be. I'd like you to bear in mind today that you have as much right to be on this earth as anybody else. And with that in mind, I invite you to take up as much space as you can in the practice today. So if we are stretching in any direction, which we will be doing, stretch with the knowing that you can fill that space completely. Don't hold back at all. Allow yourself to be all that you can be. Our practice today for breathing will be an alternate nostril square breath. Just listen to me carefully. I normally sometimes get a bit lost within the square breath, but as long as you're breathing and you're inhaling, holding, exhaling and holding, you're doing okay. We'll catch up with ourselves at the end should I get lost on my way. Okay, bringing your hands into your lap, closing your eyes, taking a deep, full, complete breath. Breathe high to the crown of the head. And on the exhale, let your chin soften a little forward. Relax into the shoulders. Relax the weight of the arms to the thighs. Just notice the breath, giving the body space to breathe as it needs to. Feeling that rhythm of the breath within the body. Just recognizing that every moment you've been alive, your body has breathed for you without you even knowing about it. When you're listening into play now, listen intently. Hear the breath and try and hear the inhale. There might be more than one or two places where you can hear the air coming into the body. Listen out for that. Take that listening out beyond the body now. Hear any sounds around you. Hear all the sounds around you. If there are some obvious ones, try and listen past those to softer, more distant sounds. And bring your awareness back to the body. Take all your attention to the back of the head, to that point of the head that touches the ground when you lie on your back. Focus your awareness in that area and see what sensations you can find on the scalp and the roots of the hairs. Notice that there is an energy that goes with the awareness. Just feel that little tingle on the scalp in that area. And then let your attention slowly drop down from there, coming through the hairline into the neck, staying on the spine, in between the shoulder blades. Come down the spine behind the heart. Coming down behind the belly into the small of the back, down to the tailbone. And then take your attention underneath you, feeling your contact to the earth, feeling the support that the earth gives back to you. Bringing the attention up through the front, Stop at any exposed skin and just feel the freshness, the touch of the air against your body. Lifting that awareness, come to focus on your lips. Take a lick of the lips and see if you can find any taste on them. Bring the awareness to your nose, feeling the movement of the air as you inhale and as you exhale. Focusing very carefully, see if you can find that one nostril is breathing freer than the other, or not. Move a little deeper into the nose with your next in-breath and see if you can find any fragrance on the air. And then inhale yourself tall to the crown of the head, open into the chest again. Exhale, relax. 3 arms, easy inhale. Easy breathing. Lifting your right hand to control your nose using the ring finger and the thumb. Exhale completely. Close the left. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take a breath. Comfortable breathing. Take the awareness around the nose, around the mouth. See if you can find any sensations on the skin in that area. Then coming to a breath retention, aiming to hold to my count of 30. By all means, take a breath before that if you need to. Exhale. Easy inhale. Hold and relax. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 30. Take a breath. Breathe comfortably. Take an easy inhale. Open into the chest. On the exhale, let your chin close down. Drop the head forward. Slowly open your eyes. Take your hands to the knees and just take a quick cross. Change of cross on your legs. Bring the front leg in. Take the back leg forward. Hands to the knees. Drop in the head. Pull in the chin right into the chest. Just connect with your breathing. With each exhale, give some more weight to the head, feeling the chin drop closer to the chest, feeling more weight to the head, and feeling the stretch on the back of the neck. Then roll the shoulder blades back. Draw them down your back and feel that length on the back of the neck. Lifting slowly, take your gaze up to the roof. Roll the shoulders back again, push the chest forward. Lift the chin high. And notice that stretch on the skin of the throat. Soften, bring the chin forward. Looking straight ahead, reach the left hand to the sky. With the body vertical, push that hand a little higher, no leaning to the side at all. We're just looking to find all the length on the left-hand side, so reaching as far as you can from the hip right up to the fingertips. Hold that height and let the right ear drop to the right shoulder. Each exhale, give a little more weight to the head. Find where you're getting the deepest stretch. Hold that reach in the left hand all the way to the roof. Good. As you take an in breath, release your hand. Reach the right hand up. Looking for a straight line from your hand through your elbow, your shoulder to your hip. Head is lifted to start. We're just looking for the length on the side of the body and really work to push that hand as high as you can. Then let the left ear drop to the left shoulder. Keep that hand lifted. Let the weight of the head drop to the shoulder. And as you come up on an in-breath, release the hand. Roll the shoulders right back. Pull the heart forward. Lift the gaze to the sky again and keep reaching that heart forward. Here we go. Into an arch, into a back bend. Hands are drawing on the knees, helping to draw the heart forward and the shoulders are reaching back. Good, come up through center. Keep yourself nice and tall. Push the heart back. Keep the shoulders high. Just look to round into the back. Belly button reaching back, heart pushing back. We're not dropping the shoulders towards the hips. Nice. Come back up to straight. Focusing on the bottom of the ribs. Shift the ribs over to the right hand side. So there's movement in the middle of the body, reaching across to the right hand side. Let go, come through center, work over to the other side. Yeah, nice work. Coming back on up to straight. Take your hands out to the side, the thumbs pointing down to the ground, the palms are facing back. Extend fully to the hands, extend into the fingers, separating the fingers as much as you can. Imagining that you're pointing the little finger to the sky and the thumb to the floor. Then pull the fingers forward, Push through the heel of your wrist. Then take the fingers around to the back. Try and pull the palms in towards you. Thumb still pointing down, so there's a little bit of a downward rotation on the wrists. A little lift on the fingers. Then feed your hands around you, behind your back. Interlock the fingers. Roll the shoulders open. Push those knuckles away behind you. You might need to walk the upper arm over the side ribs, reaching the knuckles down behind. Then bring your hands down, just so the knuckles touch onto the floor. Look to lift the head, lift the chest, open up into the chest, pushing the chest skyward and forward. Okay, bring the chin back down, reach the upper body forward, so you're reaching with your chest, coming into a forward bend, lifting the hands as high as you can. If you're close enough to the floor and you can release, let your forehead come to the mat. Push the knuckles skyward. And releasing slowly. Come back up to center. Release the hands. Once again, take the left hand, reach it high to the sky. Exaggerate that lift. You want to feel that you're pushing your hand so high that the hip is getting light on the ground. Then take the right hand across, bring it as high up on your thigh as you can, so you're actually keeping the hip down to the floor. Press into the leg, keep that reach high, fold over to the side. Try to come down sufficiently so that your top arm is parallel to the ground. Bottom arm keeps the light pressure onto the thigh, keeping the hip to the floor. Yeah, slow lift on up to the center. Release. Taking the right hand high. Look for that height again, going all the way from the hip up to your hand. Left hand onto the very top of the thigh. Push down onto the thigh. Then fold to the left. Bring that top hand over. Try and find that position where your arm is as close to parallel to the ground as you can. Check that you're still pushing away with the left hand. Yeah, easy lift, coming back on up to the top. Okay, change across on your legs again. Bring the front leg back in. Comfortable gentleman's pose so that there's no actual crossover on the legs. The toes are tucked into the space between the calf and the thigh and to the front of the shin. Lift high, hands onto the knees. Reach the chest out, past your legs, past the shins. Look for as much length out to the crown of the head as you can find. Then take the hands forward to the mat. Keep looking towards your hands. Push the hands into the mat and look for that length. Push your hips back onto the floor. Then walk your hands over to the right hand side as far as you can go. When it feels like enough, take the left hand, place it on top of the right hand. Push the hands into the mat again and push away from the hands. So you're pushing the left sits bone back to the floor. To let your chin come into your chest now. To just find that length around the left hand side of the body into the left shoulder. Look for a little rotation. Drop the left shoulder towards the floor. And push away from your hands again. Good. You walk the hands round back through center, over to the other side. This time, right hand onto the top of the left hand. Push the hands into the floor. Push the sits bone back to the mat. Let your chin drop into your chest. Keep pushing away from the hands. Maybe you need a little bit of rotation. Drop the right shoulder towards the floor and push away from the hands again. You move your hands back onto center. Come back on up to the top. Come up to such. Bring your hands to the top of the knee once again, lifting high, reaching forward with the chest. Keep the hands on the knees this time to reach as far forward as you can. Crown of the head reaching forward. Point the elbows to the sky. And then draw the elbows slightly forward. Pushing down onto the knees. Reaching the head as far away from the hips as you can. And nice way. Come on up. Take your hands behind you. Let the fingers point away behind. Lean back onto your arms. Again, roll the shoulders open. Lift the chest forward. Take that gaze up to the roof. Draw the belly button forward, the heart forward and up. And just feel that release into the back. Okay, soften your way forward. Bring the feet comfortably up onto the mat in front of you. Let both knees drop down to the right hand side. Inhale them up. Exhale them down to the left. Inhale, nice and slow. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. This time exhale down and hold it there. Just so that your knee is just on the instep of your foot. Try and drop both knees to the floor. And then turn your gaze to the left. Try and look around that left shoulder. Try and move the left shoulder back. Keep the knees down to the mat. Inhale up to the top. Exhale down to the other side. Again, adjust so that your knee is on the instep of your foot. Try and relax into the legs. Let both knees go down to the floor. Then turn the head this time to look around the right shoulder. Keep the knees drawn down, drawing that right shoulder back, finding the length along the side of the body. Nice work. Come back to center. Lift the knees. Take the feet just a comfortable, about halfway forward to straight. Come up onto the heels. Bring the elbows onto the knees to sit comfortably and just check in with your toes, playing with the toes, opening and closing, and drawing them back towards you, looking to separate into the toes, taking the little toe away from the big toe, finding all the space that you can between them, and then lift them straight up to the sky. Take the hands forward, place the crease of your wrists onto the top of the toes and fold your hands around the bottom of the feet. Pull back, lengthen to the arms, pull the back, fold those toes down towards the foot, try and find all the length that you can from the heel through the instep and movement up into the toes. Lifting the chest forward, open the elbows up above the shins, elbows open out to the side. Draw the heart forward, keep the gaze forward. Good, nice work. Come back up to the top. Take the legs out to straight. Hands onto the hips, keep the hips down. Walk the belly button and the heart forward. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Keep drawing the toes back towards you. Nice tall back as you fold forward. Only bringing the arms down to shoulder height. So depending on how far forward you're folding, that will determine the height of the arms from the ground. Try to reach those hands past your feet. Keep looking towards them. Don't round into the back at all. Good. Okay, drop the left hand to bind to the left toe. If you need to soften that knee, that's quite okay. Lift the right arm up and over, and as it comes down to the back, lift that left leg. Push out to straight as best you can. Try and find a straight line through arms and shoulders. And then look for a little more rotation. Take your foot across to the right-hand side and twist a little deeper through the spine. Good. Release the twist. Come back to the front. Lower that foot to the floor. Take the bind with the right hand to the toes. Lift that left hand up. And as you follow it down behind, let your foot come away from the mat. Reach to the twist. Then take it a bit deeper by taking your leg across to the left and letting your arm float behind a little further. Keep the leg across the body as we release now, and let the foot come down on top of your left ankle. Twisting to the right, left hand to the outside of your knee, high into the body, right hand behind, inhale up. On the exhale, allow that twist, float on around. And that's it, release from the twist, facing your legs, reach up toward again. And on the exhale, again, keep the hands at shoulder height as you fold forward. Reach out, try and push the fingertips past the toes. Active in the thighs, so it feels like you're lifting your kneecaps. And keeping the back of the knees down towards the mat. Yeah, nice work. Release it. Come back on up to the top. Take the right foot down to the floor. The left foot on top of the right ankle. Twisting to the left, right hand outside of your knee. Inhale your way up. Exhale to the twist. Check in with both feet. Stay active in the feet. Keep pulling the toes towards you. Full in breath. Exhale to the twist. Let it go. Inhale, come back onto center. Inhale, the arms up high. As we fold, keep the hands at shoulder height. Keep looking towards your foot. Keep drawing the chest forward. Keep the back nice and flat. Yeah, nice work. Release. Come on back. And bring the soles of the feet together. Bring them in nice and close to the body. Take that bind around the little toes. Lift up high. Hop the heels in right close. As we fold forward, elbows come to the inside of the calf muscles and let the upper body weight assist your knees dropping down to the mat. Keep the chest working forward so that the movement's in the lower back, not in the shoulders. Good. If you've got some room to play with, you can slide the elbows forward of the shins and then look to drop a little bit deeper. Even take the chin into the chest now. Try and place your forehead onto your big toes. And lift that up slowly. Release the right foot. Let that right leg go out to stretch. Take your bind back to your left foot and lift the foot to the height of the chest. Strong connection with the right foot. Pull that left foot in. Try and place the inside of your foot onto your sternum. Elbows up nice and high and pull the foot back and reach the heart forward at the same time. Okay, push the foot forward, round into the shoulders and feel that deepening of the shoulders as you push your foot into your hands, and that pulls the arms out of the shoulder sockets. Lift toward to the chest again. Bring your foot up this time so the big toe is at the height of your forehead, and try and draw that big toe back to the third eye, reaching forehead to the toe to the forehead. If you want to look for a little bit more room, take a little bit of rotation into that hip and then try and reach again. Lift as we release that foot, place it down onto the top of the right thigh. Hand onto the knee, hand onto the foot, lift yourself high again. Inhale, the arms up tall. Again, on an exhale, dropping forward, holding the hands at shoulder height. And keep reaching with the chest to push the hands past your foot. Okay, letting go, bring yourself back, come into a twist to the left-hand side. Left hand behind, right hand to the top of that left knee. Inhale tall, exhale, let the shoulders move. And soften. Inhale your way back to center. Straighten out that left leg. Bring the right foot on in. Take the bind around the little toe. Lift high into the back. Bring the foot up to the height of the heart, height of the sternum. Elbows up nice and high. Draw that foot back towards the chest. And the chest reaches towards the foot. Active in the left foot. Toes are drawing back towards you. Back of the knee drawing down to the mat. Yeah, then push your foot away. Let the hands go with it. Lengthen fully into the arms. A little push of the leg into the hands and feel that draw the rounding into your shoulders. And as you soften the arms, lift into the chest. Lift your foot so that big toe lines up with the forehead. Draw the foot back. If you want to have a look for the space on the hip, just gently rock it from side to side. And then try and bring the toe to rest onto the third eye. As we let go, let that foot drop onto the top of the left thigh. Hand to knee, hand to foot. Lift yourself nice and high again. Inhale, take the hands up. As we fold, only bringing the hands down to the height of the shoulders and pushing the hands forward past your foot. Stay active in that foot. Feel the length on the back of the leg. Good, releasing, bring your way up. Left hand to the top of that right knee, right hand behind. Inhale up to the crown of the head. Exhale, let that twist come from the belly button, up through the sternum, past the heart, into the right shoulder, and then up to the crown of the head. And draw the eyes into the eye sockets behind you. And letting go from the pose, back around to the front. Okay, shifting your foot slightly forward so it's above the knee. Let that bottom knee turn open to the side. And then bring your left foot back underneath the right knee. So we come into fire log pose. If that's totally out of the question for you, then simply bring the legs into a cross-legged position. Okay. Hand to foot, hand to knee, or maybe hands onto the top of the knee and just look for a high back. Offer the belly button the opportunity to move forward first. So you feel that little rotation in the hips as the hip comes forward. The lower back moves forward. Then bring the heart forward so the heart is above the shins. Pause there for a moment. Take a little bit of time and suppose that the body eases into slowly. If it's more comfortable to take your hands forward, rest forward onto the hands. Keep the head lifted. Don't let your chin go to your chest. If you feel it softening, you can slowly start to crawl the fingers forward. It's always nice to check that the upper body is relaxed and not picking up the tension from the hips. So you can turn the head from side to side. Feel that release in the neck and the shoulders. Try and take that release down into the hip. That might be talking to you quite loudly at the moment. Breathe to it. Invite it to let go and release. And then look to move the hands out a little further forward. When you feel like you're at the end of your movement, then let your chin close. And if you should be close enough, you can drop the forehead onto the floor. Nice, a little walk back on the hands. Come on up to the top. Lean back onto your hands. Take the legs out to straight. Oof, and if there's a bit of groaning, it's okay. And just shake into the legs right up. From the toes through the ankles, the knees, up into the hips. Okay, then bring your right foot, place it underneath your left knee, and bring the left foot to the top of the right knee. That should put you with another leg on top. If it feels the same, then just cross over. So again, we're taking hand to knee, hand to foot, or if you're in cross-legged position, just hands to the top of the knees. Again, working low down in the spine, trying to roll the hips forward, which implies bringing the belly button forward, open up high into the chest, and then slowly draw that upper body forward, coming through nice and slowly, so you're giving the hips time to adjust, breathing into the pose, breathing down into the hips. Feel that inhale, filling the muscles that need to stretch. And the exhale gives them the space to release, to let go. When you're ready, if you're ready, you can take the hands forward, rest out onto your hands. Check that the shoulders are relaxed, the neck is soft. And then inch those fingers a little further forward. Let the shoulders slowly dropping towards the mat, the forehead dropping towards the mat. Rest into it. Breathe to the hips. And slowly lift. Walk your way back up to the top. Lean back onto your hands. Take the legs out to straight. And again, just rattle through the knees, up into the hips. Look for that release. Yeah, bring the feet together. Then leaning over to the right hand side, bring both feet around to the outside of the left hip. And bring the left foot over, place it outside of your right knee. And then push your way back up to straight. Try and get that left sits bone back onto the floor. So you're sitting vertical again. We're going to go into a spinal twist again. So come lean back a little from your thigh so that there's room for the body to move past the thigh. Left hand is behind you. Twist the body. Then bring your knee up to upright. And try and bring your armpit onto that kneecap. And take your hand down to the outside of that hip that's just been stretching. Gently work the elbow across the body. And then look to let yourself go into the twist. Exhaling and taking the gaze to the floor behind you. Check in with that front elbow. Take the knee across the body. Release from the twist. Back to the front. Bring your feet back on top of each other. Lean back. Bring your feet through to the front. And over to the right hand side. And then bring the left foot over. Place it next to the right knee. Push yourself up to straight. Again, this time try and bring that right sits bone down to the floor. Reach back with the right hand. Lean back onto the hand as you initiate the twist. Then bring your knee up to upright. Then come forward. Try and take the kneecap into the armpit. Reach your hand down to the outer thigh. Right hand behind. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, let that twist go. Keep working the front knee across the body. Great. Nice work. Releasing from the twist. Back to face the front. Bring the legs forward. Take your feet just a comfortable distance away from you. Open to the side of the mat. Bring the elbows together. Come through between your knees. And then look to take your left elbow out first. Underneath the knee. Open that left hand out to the side. And then the same on the right hand side, reaching the arms out to the side. Pull the fingers a little bit away from you and let the upper body drop through into the forward fold, working with wherever you are. As long as you feel you're getting the stretch, you're getting the benefit of the pose, the benefit of the practice. Take an in-breath, and on an exhale, try and release the head down to the floor. Slowly work the hands forward. It's quite a difficult pose to come out of. Release the elbows. Come up to sit. Take the legs straight to the front. Roll the hips forward. Work the meat of the buttocks to the back of the sits bones. Inhale, the arms nice and tall. All that height into the front of the body as we fold forward. And this time we can bring the hands to the toes, to the top of the feet. Wherever you might be, take your bind. On an in-breath, lift high into the chest. And on an exhale, let yourself soften forward into the forward fold. You release from your forward fold. Roll your way all the way down. Come down onto the elbows. And then down onto your back. Roll onto your right hand side. Take the right arm out at the height of the shoulder. Place your left hand on top of that right hand. Bring the knees up so they're the same height as your hips. Open the feet so you have a right angle in the hip, the knee, and the ankle. Notice from your gaze point now that you can see that your kneecaps are directly above each other. Try and keep them there. Lift that left hand. Your head can drop to the floor. Lift the head, left hand to the sky. Let the shoulders roll. Let the head roll on the mat. And try and drop your left hand to the floor without the knees sliding too far away from each other. Turn your gaze out to that left hand. Feel that stretch coming from the right hip, diagonally through the torso, up into the left shoulder, and out to your hand. Good. Lift that left hand skyward. Bring it all the way down. Straighten into your legs. Roll onto your back and all the way over to the other side. Opening up the left hand at shoulder height. Bring the knees up to the height of the hips. Open your feet so that underneath the knees, right angle, hip, knee, and ankle. Lift the right hand to the sky. Look up to that hand. As you open that hand, let the head fall to the floor and roll on the floor. And drop that hand behind you. Trying to keep the knees above each other, but allowing the twist to happen through the body. Good. Lift that top hand, come on up to the top, and all the way over. Straighten the legs, roll back onto your back. Bring your knees up to your chest. Take a little bind around the top of the knees and then roll from side to side, rolling enough to bring the elbows down to the floor. So there's a lot of movement in the lower back. Nice pressure into the muscles on either side of the spine. You come back up to the top. Take a bind behind your knees. And then slowly push the feet forward, lifting the head, lifting the shoulders without momentum. See if you can slowly make your way up into Navasana, both pose. At the top, exaggerate the lift of the chest forward. Reach the arms out to straight. Good. Make sure you keep breathing. You don't want to lock the breath out. And push your knees away from your chest till they line up with your hands. Keep the shins parallel to the ground. Check in again, just lift the heart. Then straighten the legs. Then lift your hands to your ankles. Still breathing comfortably. Hands back to knees. Knees bend. Knees back to elbows. Final effort. Try and touch those knees to the shoulders. Reach your hands past your feet. Reach for the bind around the bottom of the foot. Lift the heart forward, come up straight into your back and pull the feet back. Try and bring the knees to touch the shoulders. Yeah, good work. As you drop those feet, bring them in as close as you can to the body. Open up the knees, bring the elbows through between the legs. Take a bind down to your ankles, pull the elbows back and draw the body through between the legs. You're looking for that little shift, the transfer of the weight forward onto the feet. Try and throw the arms forward and bring yourself up onto your toes if you can. Good, come up to the balance, bring the hands to the heart center. Should we be brave in this balance today? Let's look for a twist and a balance. So twisting to the side and then folding forward. Look to take that elbow outside of the front knee, depending on which way you've gone, and then lift the elbows. Try and get the elbows stacked above each other. Good. Lower the elbows, bring the body up to upright in the twist. Release the twist around to the other side, and then fold forward, elbow outside of knee again. Lift the elbows, try and get them above each other. Fingers pointing forward, palms parallel to the ground. You lift on up into the twist, and then release the twist to the front. Yeah, bring your hands in between your knees, place the palms down onto the floor. Leaning a little bit forward here. We're just going to push the hips skyward, lean forward onto your hands, and straighten up as best you can into your legs. Letting the head drop, but keep leaning forward so we have the weight in our wrists. And then soften one knee, straighten the other. Just alternate, straightening the legs, feeling that length on the back of the legs. Keeping the weight forward though. Yeah, soften both legs to straight. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. And shift the left hand to the center of the mat, straighten into the left leg, soften the right leg, and open the right arm up to the sky. And then change over, straightening the right leg, softening the left, pushing the weight back onto that right heel, looking to open up fully into that twist. Again, nice work. Bring that top hand down, soften into both knees. Keep the right knee soft, the right hand to the center of the mat. Open up the left hand. And then change over, straighten into the right leg, soften into the left. And slow release, top hand down to the bottom. Bring your hands up onto your knees, find your belly button, and slowly lift yourself. Come on up to the top to stand tall. Bring your hands to the side of the body. Inhale, turn the thumbs open. As we exhale, reach up tall. Okay, just exaggerate that reach to the hands. You really want to feel that length coming all the way from the ankles. And they're pushing so hard to the fingertips that you lift up onto your toes. Holding that height. Lower the arms forward to shoulder height. Keep the heels off the mat. Keep the belly engaged as you soften in the knees. Down into the squat. Good. Lower the arms to the side. Turn the palms open again. Lift only when your hands are above your shoulders. And start straightening slowly with the legs. Pushing yourself all the way up to the top again. As high as you can. Reach high. Take an in-breath. And relax. Drop to the floor. Good. Well done. Okay, balance will be a variation of tree pose. Taking the weight into your right leg. Bring that left foot up. Let the knee open to the side. We're going to take the foot to the outside of the thigh. So I bring it up nice and high towards your hip. Have the sole of the foot pointing up to the sky, and then draw the knee down. That will help keep the foot in that position. Finding the balance, opening into the chest. Release the hands to the side, and then lift the hands skyward. Just opening them to 45 degrees, and finding the steadiness and the strength in tree pose. Good. Holding the control, releasing slowly. Let the arms drop down. Assist the release of that foot forward. Remember, try and hold the awareness in that foot. So you place your foot down and you transfer straight over to that side without all the minor adjustments. There, reaching your right foot up this time. Sole turns to the sky. Knee drops low. Keep working that knee down. That will help keep your foot in position. Arms open. And lifting slowly. Reach skyward. And find that nice angle at the top. Hold the steadiness. Good. Holding the control, slowly releasing the hands down, assisting the foot. Place it with intent onto your mat, hands to the side. Inhale, turn the thumbs open. Exhale, reach to the sky. Push it right on up again. Come up onto your toes. Take a deep in-breath at the top. As we exhale, drop. Swallow, dive forward. Bring the fingertips down to the mat if you can. Hold the height on the heels. And then soften into the heels. Soften down into the knees. Down to sit. And down to lie into Shavasana. Opening the feet to the front corners of your mat. Lying back. Opening the hands at waist height. Take a deep full breath in. And on the exhale, relax into the body. Allow the body to breathe for the moment. Just feel that movement in the body. Feel the breath freely coming and going. Check in that all the breath is moving in and out through the nose. Your mouth is closed. And allowing the body to breathe as it needs to at this moment. While the body breathes, just check that you have let go of your legs completely. Allow the little toes to fall open to the floor. Allow that softening of the knees. Check that you've relaxed into the buttocks and the hips are dropping comfortably to the mat. Check that the belly is soft. You've relaxed into the chest. The shoulders have dropped to the floor with the full length of the arm. Is being supported by the earth. And there's just an easy softening in the fingers. Breathe the next breath up to the top. And And as you let go of this breath, let go of all facial tension, softening the brow, the eyelids, the sides of the nose, the cheeks and the jaw. And find the tongue soft and heavy in the bottom of the mouth. Bring your awareness to your breathing now. Start to take control of the exhale, making it a little longer, a little softer. Soften the breath some more so you can't hear that you're breathing. Try and soften the breath even more so that you can't feel that you're breathing. Keep your breath as gentle as you can. Try and hold your awareness on your breathing and allow yourself to relax completely. Should your thinking have left your breath, have left your body, simply invite it to come back. Bring the attention back to the breath. Relax. Let the awareness leave the breath. Move your fingers, awaken the toes. Bring the feet together. Bring your hands together. Hook your thumbs around each other and then release your hands overhead. Palms facing up to the sky. Push the hands as far away from the feet as you can. And push your feet as far away from your hands as you can. Breathe deeply. And bring your left hand down to your chest. Draw your knees right up and roll to the right hand side. Take a moment to thank yourself for taking this time to look after your body. Take a moment to thank your body for its amazing abilities. And take a moment to hear your body thanking you for looking after it. Lifting slowly, bring yourself up to sit. Bring the hands together at heart center. And bring the full length of your thumb against your sternum. Just take a moment to notice any emotion within you. Acknowledge it, allow it. We'll close with a chant of one Om. Easy inhale. Om. Lower your chin to your chest. Slowly open your eyes. Namaste.